Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wake the hell up, turn the volume way up, because we've got tonight's episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Matt Coble, joined by my guy, Max Faulkner, and making his debut. He's from Romania, but he claims Mishawaka, Indiana. One of my best friends growing up, Alex Trippel. What's up, Trippel?
Aloha. How's it going, Max?
Alex, what's up, man? First of all, you said aloha. I did not know that was a Romanian thing. Aloha. Alex, man.
Living the American dream. Somebody's got to.
Alex, dude, I haven't seen you since it was a tailgate, right? It was a tailgate at Notre Dame. Who did they play, Alex? I don't remember. What?
Whoa. That was Texas Longhorns.
Oh, snap.
Texas.
Wow.
A long time ago.
Wow. I'm gonna be honest. I do not remember who they were playing. Okay, because it gets a little rowdy at the tailgate. Okay, it gets a little rowdy at the tailgate of Notre Dame. All right.
That was the best tailgate ever.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
That was a good one. That was.
A major milestone from that was 25 Soggies. Now, people out there, not a lot of people know what the Soggy Sisterhood is, but over 150 of you know what it is. We had 25 that day, so that was memorable. But definitely Notre Dame, Texas. That was early September game. That was one of the first games of the season. That was a good time. 2015 area, maybe. What do you think, Max?
I think so. I think you're right. I know I was down at Purdue and I came down for that one. I was really excited, and I just remember of course we're having some smooth brews and we're just hanging out, playing some fun bags, stuff like that. But I will say that just walking around, and then the people were like, "Hey, you want a burger? Hey, you want a sandwich?" I was like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, I'll take a burger. I'll take a sandwich." I was like, "Okay, all right." That was awesome. That was really cool.
Yeah. If I recall, we didn't even watch it. I didn't watch any of the game, but we beat the crap out of Texas.
That was an ass beating.
Yep. That's all I remember.
Nice.
That was an ass beating, and yeah, people very, very gracious with their food out there at Notre Dame. My dad always stops and gets himself a couple dogs and burgers on his way in every Saturday.
Your dad doesn't even stay for the game. He just takes one lap, gets lunch, and goes back home.
That'd be a good idea.
It's a great idea. That's a great idea.
But we got Alex Trippel on here tonight. Mishawaka native, wearing his Bears shirt over here. We got a couple Bears fans.
Hell yeah.
Too much Bears talk on this podcast. Too much Colts talk. Too much Colts fans out
I
here.
agree with that.
So, but we got our football to talk today, Max. Anything? Where can the people find this podcast at before we get into it?
Well, thank you everyone for coming out here to the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Not only can you find us here on YouTube as usual, but we are also located on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Let's not forget about Instagram, Facebook, and X. Thank you everyone for continuing to comment on all our videos, because you guys say some ridiculous stuff to the point where I don't pay attention to any of the comments anymore. I'm done. You guys do your thing, because I'm done with it. Just flap your jaws. We flap our jaws here, Cobrazy, but I don't need to buy into any of that. It sometimes gets a little rowdy in that comments section, but it's fun. So please continue to comment and subscribe.
A lot of gum bumping, no
definitely.
doubt about it. Always gonna be.
They must have good dentists, Cole Breezy, to go fix how much gums are being bitten and how many gums are. They're probably bleeding. They got to be bleeding at the end of that conversation. Jeez. Gingivitis. Gingivitis. Gosh.
Tonight on the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, we're gonna finish up with some game picks. We'll see how much time we got. Depends on how many game picks we do. We, of course, got our Extra Juicy Dawgs in the middle. That's the meat. That's the meat today, okay? But we got to start with some breaking news out of the NFL. The New York Jets have canned head coach Robert Saleh. Saleh was 20-36 in his 3+ seasons. He never made the playoffs and never had more than 7 wins in a season. During his time as the lead man in New York, the Jets Now, let me remind everybody. Trippel, how many teams are in the NFL?
32.
There are 32 teams in the NFL. During Saleh's time as the lead man in New York, the Jets averaged 17.27 points per game. That was 32nd. They averaged 1.63 offensive touchdowns per game. That is 32nd. They averaged 296.7 yards per game. That is 31st. They averaged 1.59 turnovers per game. That is 32nd. And they averaged a negative 8.5 total offensive EPA. That was 32nd. Only one team has ever made the playoffs after changing head coaches mid-season. That was John Gruden, the Raiders in 2021. Defensive coordinator Jeff Ulbrich has been named the interim head coach. Max, what do you think about Robert Saleh getting tossed his walking papers in New York? I heard he had to be escorted out by security.
Oh, really? Really? He was it between? I just really quick. I heard some beef was happening with Aaron Rodgers. Okay, that's. I know this is just all speculation. This is all just again, more people bumping their gums and things spreading around, right? Things spreading around, but that's what I'm hearing. So what? He had to. What was he saying? You want to arm wrestle, Aaron? You want to arm wrestle?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he was even heated. I know that he wasn't able to say goodbye to the team. I know that he was not allowed that he was escorted out by security. I'm not sure if that was necessary or not, but it happened. What do you think about this firing, Max?
Well, those stats say enough, Breezy. Everything that you just said. Oh my gosh! Everyone brings up like, oh, that's the Jets. Like literally, that is the saying, right? Oh, that's the Jets. It's time for something new. Okay, you guys sign Aaron Rodgers. You draft a big time wide receiver a couple years ago in Garrett Wilson. You have Breece Hall, arguably top 5. He should be top 5 best running back in the game. And they're not doing anything. They have nothing going for them on the offensive end. It's time for something new. So I have no problem with this, boys. I don't know about you.
Robert Saleh, defensive coordinator from the Niners. Like he's all defense. Like he needs an offensive guy in there. Trippel, what do you think about the Jets cannon Robert Saleh?
I mean, I think there is a humanity part to it. Here he has 7 kids.
7?
Yes, 7 kids?
Now, you just said he was escorted by security. I'm not sure if he was able to grab his drawing that was done by his daughter.
So that's what got him worked up. That's what got him worked up.
I don't know.
Wow.
Well, hey, holy smokes. I didn't know that. I thought that was a joke, but who knew? Maybe that was true.
What are they going to do with that picture? That's what I'm noticing. Are they going to bring it in the mail? Are they going to go deliver it to him? What the hell's going on?
They'll mail it back to him.
They'll mail
They'll mail it to him. I hope. I don't know. But yeah, hey, I think surprised just by it's only been 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So I just go back to that.
Yeah, definitely early.
True.
Max, do the Jets make the playoffs this season?
I find it hard to believe, but I wouldn't. I also could see it because it's still early. You guys just said it. It's been 5 games. Okay, maybe whoever is going to be the interim head coach actually knows something about offense. Again, you have Aaron Rodgers, Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson. Aaron Rodgers likes Alan Lazard. Your boy Cole Breezy, Conca Goose. Hey, they have weapons. Yeah. Can they just have a coach that knows how to? Maybe Aaron Rodgers is coaches.
Yeah,
I think Aaron Rodgers has been there long enough. Maybe he does the whole LeBron James thing.
Yeah, right? I could see it. I could see that. The new interim head coach was the current defensive coordinator. So I don't know if he's going to have any more offensive plays up his sleeve. Trippel, Jets make the playoffs this year?
No. No, they won't make it.
No. I'm with you. No for the Jets. I didn't have them in there before. I don't have them in there now.
Well, if they do, Woody Johnson would be a legit GM. Be look like better than Jerry Jones for sure.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Let's get into the meat, though, the tender, the juicy meat of this of tonight's episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, the NFL Week 6 Extra Juicy Dawgs.
What? Was that a Chihuahua? What kind of dogs are in Romania? What kind of dogs are in Romania? I don't even know.
That was an ankle biter. That was an ankle biter.
Bite that Achilles. Bite that Achilles out 8 months. 8 months. That's a big injury.
Losing Achilles left and right these days.
Aaron Rodgers would know about that one. Now that since we were just talking about the Jets.
The Extra Juicy Dawgs is we're going to give you each a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end that you can fire up in your fantasy lineups. Maybe it's a smash play because of the defense. Maybe it's a guy later in the rankings on your bench that you can feel confident in putting in your flex. Max, start us off with your week 6 quarterback for the Extra Juicy Dawgs.
Oh, I will be happy to lead it off, Cole Breezy. Okay, this is not going to be a big surprise. Okay, I got Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins at Carolina. Yep. Carolina is ranked 28th against the quarterback. Okay, last week, in case we did not see Thursday Night Football, everybody, Kirk Cousins had 509 passing yards. 509. 42 out of 58 attempts. He better put some ice on that shoulder, Cole Breezy. I'll tell you right now, that shoulder's got to be sore. Is he in the MLB playoffs or is he playing football? Unreal. Unfreaking real. He had 4 touchdowns. That's 39 fantasy points. Woo. Now, this is what everyone was waiting for, right? Okay, as soon as he got traded, right? They traded him, or did he sign? I forgot.
He signed. He
signed. Okay. Free agent. As soon as he signed with Atlanta, they're like, oh, this is the piece that Atlanta needed, right? Now that he is finally showed everyone here in the fantasy world that, hey, I got weapons. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. He's being swooped up in fantasy leagues, right? Every fantasy league, he's being swooped up. If he's available, you better scoop him up right now. And depending on who's your quarterback, you start him this week. What do you think, boys? What do you think?
Yeah, coming off a franchise record for the Falcons, over 500 fucking yards. Going against the Panthers on a couple extra days rest because that game was on Thursday. Yeah, Kirk Cousins, you can fire him up this week. Trippel, give us your Extra Juicy Dog for week 6.
Hey, we got Joe Burrow here in the house. Joe Burrow, baby. Put up 40-something points last week. So, hey.
5 tutties.
5 tutties.
So, he's going to just do the same thing. Giants suck. So, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to, Bengals, don't sleep on them.
1-4. 1-4, Triple.
We'll talk.
Who did they play?
Yeah, Giants.
We'll talk about the Bengals a little bit more later. But yeah, Joe Burrow, 5 tutties last week. You can fire him up, no doubt about it.
Definitely, he's back. He looked like he's back, even with that stupid Slim Shady haircut. Hopefully hopefully that's out of his head, like literally out of his head. Yeah, Jesus, Louise.
He looks healthy.
He looks good.
My extra juicy dog at the quarterback position for week 6 is my guy, Jaden Daniels at Baltimore. He's the quarterback 2 on the season. Guys, I drafted him in the 12th round, quarterback 13. If you got Jaden Daniels, he's one of the bigger steals. Quarterback 13 off the board. Now, through the first 4 games, he's played 5, but I'm going back 1, okay? The last one wasn't the best, but I'm going back to the first 4 games. He had the best completion percentage ever for a rookie through their first 4 games. Best completion percentage ever for a rookie through their first 4 games. And the best completion percentage ever for any player through the first 4 games of any season. Tom Brady had the record in 2007. I know you're going to ask how many. Ask how many.
18 passes.
He's currently, after 5 weeks, he's 15th in the NFL in completions, and he has the same number of attempts as Josh Allen and more than Derek Carr, who we were all juicing about Derek Carr. He has more attempts than Derek Carr and the same number as Josh Allen. Jaden Daniels currently leads the NFL in completion percentage at 77.1%.
Damn.
That's damn solid.
Mm-hmm.
Through 4 games, going back to that 4-game mark again, Washington had more scoring drives than Daniels had incompletions. Washington scored 23 times. Daniels only had 19 incompletions through those first 4 games. My goodness. And this is the Washington Football Queefs' first 4-1 start since 2008. They're 4-1.
Amazing.
They're 4-1.
They look great. They look really, really good. Unreal. We've been joking around, Cobrizi, calling them the Washington Football Queeps for years now. But finally, we might need to retire that and go over to the Las Vegas Football Queeps. Or
yeah, I like that.
Or the Las Vegas Hookers. Las Vegas. Yeah. So we'll think of something. Las Vegas prostitutes. Las Vegas. VD, Las Vegas VD.
I like it. But Washington, they're a touchdown underdog on the road. They're going to need a lot from Jaden Daniels on the ground, through the air. This game has a 51.5-point over-under. That's the second highest on the week. Going to be a lot of points here. And Baltimore might be surprised, but they're 29th against the quarterback position in fantasy football.
Wow.
Jaden Daniels, he's my rookie of the year. He's going to – oh, you're surprised by that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm very surprised.
Jane Daniels, my rookie of the year. You can fire him up in week 6. You got somebody else, rookie of the year?
Nope.
Max, give me your thoughts on Jane Daniels, and then give me your running back.
Steal, you already said it, Cobriz. Yes, steal. An unbelievable steal. You had him high on your draft board. I should have listened. I should have thought about it. I was too, I got to stop being too high on my freaking Chicago Bears. All right. I have to. I was excited about Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams doesn't look bad. Bears. Yeah, go Bears. Go Bears. All right. Bears, We're just fans. We're fans. Damn it. Okay. Can you blame me? Okay, with all the weapons. Okay, anyway, we're not talking about the Bears here.
About the Bears.
Washington looks great. Boys, I have a quick question for you since we're on the Washington Commanders. Jaden Daniels, once again, looks fantastic. Brian Robinson Jr. having an outstanding season, had 2 touchdowns last week, only 7 attempts and 18 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns, and he could have had a third, but they were blowing out. I don't even know who they were playing. They were blowing him out. It doesn't even freaking matter. So he sat. Do you start him against a Ravens defense that is ranked 4th against the run? And the Ravens are holding opponents to 60 rushing yards a game.
That's a tough, that's a tough start. Always depends on your other options. I know you got good other options. So you're probably sitting them. But with all these injuries out here, you probably got to start them if you got Brian Robinson. I know you got good options at the position, but you probably got to start him. You firing up Brian Robinson?
Let's start that baby up.
Yeah.
Let's get him going.
All right.
Maxie, give us your extra juicy dog at the running back position for week 6.
All right, boys. Hey, let's stay on this wagon of the New York Jets. I got Breece Hall. We are not talking enough about Breece Hall. He's taken on Buffalo. And I know right now you're like, oh, geez, Buffalo, a divisional matchup. Oh, geez, this is going to be a tight one. Buffalo's ranked 32nd, dead last against the run. Dead last. You kidding me? They just fired their coach. It's time to get fired up, right? Now, let's hear the last 2 weeks that Breece Hall had. 2.8 fantasy points and 5.2 fantasy points. I know everyone's freaking out, okay, because you definitely drafted this guy, I don't know, 2nd, 3rd overall maybe, top 5 for sure. But this is where it's time to get back on track and do what they do best, and that's actually rushing the ball. Okay, that's what they've always done, is rushing the ball, and they use their backs for passing opportunities. Okay, they have to get back to the run, because these Buffalo Bills, if they don't get back to the run, the Buffalo Bills are going to run away with the division, boys. That's all I got to say.
I like Breece Hall. I'm going to see what kind of activity change he's going to get with the new coaching change. He was a top 5 pick overall in fantasy, a keeper in our league, so you definitely need Breece Hall to get going. Trippel, give us your extra juicy dog at the running back position for week 6.
So, ironically, I have Breece Hall on my fantasy team, and I have DeAndre Swift.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. That dude is going to run the ball more and more this coming weeks. I think Caleb and the offensive coordinator got their mojo going. The Bears can't do shit when Caleb is forced to throw 15 times. I think we saw a little glimpse of that when the Bears played against Carolina Panthers last week. Mm-hmm. Once DeAndre Swift gets going, Caleb gets going. So we're going to go with Swift. But I'm surprised you said Breece Hall. I don't know about that one.
Man, oh man, disrespect to one of your guys on your team. My goodness gracious.
Brees has to get going for sure. DeAndre Swift, yeah, he's picking up too, and against the Panthers, I like that pick. But I will say Roschon Johnson, he's vulturing tutties. 2 last week and 1 the week before. He's vulturing tutties at the goal line. He's getting in there. So Swift could be having a lot bigger days, but I think Roschon Johnson's still going to be mixed in for sure.
Yeah.
My extra juicy dog at the running back position for week 6 is going to be Detroit Lion Jahmyr Gibbs at Dallas. Coming off a bye week, boys, he's the running back 7 in points per game. Double-digit carries in all 4 games, but has 0 receptions over the last 2 games after having 11 in their first 2 games. So I think he's going to get back in the passing game in this one. Mm-hmm. Detroit, they're 3-point favorites in Dallas with a 52.5-point over-under. That is the highest on the week. This is the game you want to have on your TV in the afternoon, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas, they're 29th against the running back position in fantasy, allowing 135 rushing yards per game. The Cowboys have allowed 8 rushing touchdowns this season. That is tied for second most in the NFL. And damn it, they're going to allow another one here, probably to Montgomery also. But Jahmyr Gibbs, my buddy, Mr. Tutty,
baby,
in Dallas. You boys must be too nervous to guarantee anything tonight. But Jahmyr Gibbs getting in the end zone in Dallas. Max, take it over.
I mean, good pick. Okay, Jahmyr Gibbs is out as a stud. All right, I got nothing really more to say about that. I think it's going to be a lot of points in this game. I really do think so. I think both defenses are not doing well this year. Okay, even Dallas, because hey, once again, Dan Quinn's gone. Dan Quinn's gone, running those Commanders.
4-1.
How about it? How about it? I know that the Cowboys miss him, but it's going to be a fun game. A good pick on Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah.
Who is your extra juicy dog at the wide receiver, Maxie?
Oh, baby. I am staying in this game, though, Cole Breeze. I got to go with my dog, C.D. Lamb. Let's go. C.D. Lamb on my fantasy team.
Gun bumping.
So, C.D. Lamb going up against Detroit. Detroit is ranked 29th against the pass. Okay. Let's, boys, I'm going to toss out these fantasy football stats, and you tell me what you see here. Okay. So, The past 4 games, 20 fantasy points, 6.7, 23.1 fantasy points, 8.9 fantasy points. Do we see a trend? Do we see a trend there? It's like hot and cold. It's like weaving a basket. All right. This week is where CD is out on that weave, right? And he's running over the field, putting up the numbers that everyone expects him to. And damn it, Dak Prescott, will you just throw freaking C.D. Lamb the damn ball? Will you stop throwing it to Jalen Tolbert? Who the hell is that guy anyway? Give it to C.D. Lamb. Both of you guys, stop bumping your gums. Go to the same dentist if you had to. Damn it, why do we keep bringing up dentist? I should bring out my insurance card. Okay, I'll bring up my insurance card. I'll pay for it. Damn it, go get some braces or something. Straighten your teeth. That's it. Get it together, guys. But this is the week where C.D. Lamb not only is going to have a field day against Detroit, but you better believe you'll see him in the end zone. My buddy, Mr. Tutty, C.D. Lamb.
Wow, I like it. CD definitely has some pearly whites, so I think he's been brushing in the morning and night for sure. But
I thought he wears a grill. I
think you're right. That's why they're so shiny. But he's definitely bumping his gums again at Dak on the sideline. It doesn't look good. Dak, $60 million man, so he's got to figure it out too. Yeah. Triple anything on CD and give us your wide receiver.
Wow. Well, I'm surprised by you thinking the Cowboys just gonna run over the Lions. I think the Lions are pretty legit. But anyways, don't sleep on Cincinnati Bengals. So we got Jamar Chase.
Oh, we got a stack. We got a
QB, wide receiver duo.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's I love that stack.
Was it 2 touchdowns, almost 200 yards last week? So yeah, they're going up against was it Carolina?
No.
Giants.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Giants.
yeah, that's a good pick. My extra juicy dog at the wide receiver position for week 6. I also got a stack. Scary Terry McLaurin.
Oh, first call.
At the Ravens, he's currently wide receiver 24, so let's not sleep on that. After week 1, he's had at least 4 receptions every game, 8 targets per game in those 4. So he's number 1 receiver for Jaden Daniels. We all knew that. Ain't no surprise. We all knew that. He's on the same page as Daniels right now. Last 3 games have been his best. He's only going up. Washington, I already said, they're a touchdown underdog on the road. They're going to have to throw to keep up here. 51.5 point over-under is the second highest on the week. Baltimore Ravens, I drafted the defense early, but just like against quarterbacks, they're not very good against wide receivers. They are 30th in fantasy against the wide receiver position. They've allowed 9 receiving touchdowns this season. That is tied for 6th most in the NFL. Gonna allow a 10th to Scary Terry McLaurin. He's going to sneak in behind the defense for a deep ball. Scary Terry's getting in that end zone. Max, what do you think about Scary Terry? Give us your tight end.
Hey, Scary Terry's starting to heat up. He was queefing at the beginning of the season, but I mean, hey, it's not a bad pick right now. It's not a bad pick, especially with your team right now, Cole Breezy. I know you're starting to shake. I know you're starting to shake.
Injuries.
It's early. But moving on to the tight end. I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have this guy in your starting lineup, I have no idea what you're doing, especially with how crappy the tight end position has been. Okay, we were talking about you gotta pick up scraps. You gotta pick up scraps sometimes and throw in like Cade Otton, Cole Kmet, because Mark Andrews is queefing. Sam Laporta ain't doing what you thought he'd be doing. But I'll tell you right now, I got a beauty. I got a gem in Tucker Kraft from Green Bay taking on Arizona. Arizona's like 17th against tight ends. But check this out, boys. This is where he started like lighting up, okay, the past 2 games. 6 of 9 targets with 53 yards and a touchdown. That's 14.3 fantasy points. Last week, 4 or 5 targets for 88 yards and 2 tutties, boys. 2 tutties, including one that was, I believe, 64 yards. I believe it was a 64-yarder. Boys, like I said, if you don't have him in your lineup, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, because this guy is he's top 3 in our league right now. Top 3. Yep. I'm starting him every freaking week. Hell yeah. And one more thing, Cole Breezy, because I know you're going to love this. My buddy, Mr. Tutty. He's getting back into the tight end. So the Green Bay Packers are starting to heat up because Jordan Love is back. Jordan loves Tucker Kraft, and he loves Jaden Reed, who's also in my flex. I can't wait. Can't wait for this Sunday.
It is tough to guarantee a tutty from the tight end position. I like the move there, Max. Definitely Tucker Kraft was a waiver wire scoop a couple weeks ago for us, so I hope you listened in and went and got him. Definitely think he's tight end 3 right now. Jordan Love's back, like you said. Definitely is a top option. One of the top options for Jordan Love. Trippel, anything on Tucker Kraft? Give us your tight end quickly.
Yeah, fuck the Packers.
I agree, but damn it, they know football.
You got 2 Packers.
Triple, they know football.
You got another Packer on his team, too. Big Packer fan over there.
I got Josh Jacobs, too.
And Jaden Reed. I
already said Jaden Reed. I'm starting him in my flex, damn it.
3 of them. 3 Packers.
Jeez. What the hell?
Jeez. I'll wear a damn cheese head next time, why don't I? Huh? Yeah.
You should be wearing a Packers jersey at the moment.
You bring the crackers, I'll bring the cheese.
All right. We got George Kittle.
Ooh.
That dude has been averaging 10 points a game, which is rare for a tight end. But he did queef for 1 week. I don't know where the hell he went, but he had 0.
Yep.
I'll give him a break.
I hope you give him a break because he was hurt.
He was hurt that week. Yeah.
He didn't play.
It was no goose. False alarm, everybody. False alarm.
I noticed you too nervous to guarantee a touchdown. Now, you going to say George Kittle gets in the end zone this evening?
Nah.
Yeah. I love it.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase gonna get in?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Okay, going back to Jamar.
Maybe twice.
No, double?
Oh, okay. Well,
put that on FanDuel.
Shout out FanDuel. Not a sponsor yet. but yeah, good pick there. Going up against the Seahawks here. 8 minutes ago they kicked off, but
nice.
Definitely a good pick there. My tight end, my extra juicy dog at the tight end position for week 6 Going to be Arizona Cardinal, T. McBee, Trey McBride at
T.
Green
McBee.
Bay. T. McBee.
Sounds like you get something at Mickey D's, McDonald's. Get the T. I'll take the T. McBee.
T. McBee, you know, he missed that game with a concussion, but he's tight end 6 in points per game. He has had at least 6 targets in each game this season. He's the number 2 option for Kyler Murray. Yeah, you got Michael Wilson running around out there, but T. McBee, he's the number 2 option behind Maserati Marv. Arizona, they're 5.5-point road underdogs in Green Bay. I think this one's going to be a good one. Going to have to be throwing to keep up. 47.5-point over under is the 5th highest on the week. And Green Bay, the Packers, 25th against the tight end position. You can fire up Trey McBride this week. Yeah. He's got no touchdowns on the season besides the fumble he fell on in the end zone. So the fact that he's tight end 6 points per game, that's solid. That's solid. Not a lot of tutties going around tight ends, but solid. Anything on T. McBee, Max?
Other than the fact that I'm hungry now. I don't go to McDonald's very often, but I'm just going to check that out. I'll check it out on the menu. Yeah. Does that come with fries? Does that come with fries, Cole Breezy?
Extra large fries with a Coke. Last time you were at the Golden Arches, Trippel. The Golden Arches, Mickey D's. Last time.
Yes.
Good answer. Good answer.
You better go ask your toilet, Cole Breezy.
Good answer. We got 3 game picks written down here, but we're only going to do one. And damn it, it's the London game. We're going across the pond. Early one Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern on the NFL Network. I hope you got it. We got the 1-4 Jacksonville Jaguars playing the 3-2 Chicago Bears. Now I had to go look that up. I said 3-2. I said how the fuck are they 3-2? I had to go
sleeping.
2 wins in a row for the Bears, smacking over Carolina, and a solid win over the Rams. And the Jags, they finally won last week via the Colts. You know, we gave a couple shout-outs on Tuesday, Max, a couple thank yous to our Colts fans. Because the Jags, they went 315 days without a win. Trevor Lawrence had lost 9 in a row. 9 losses in a row for Trevor Lawrence, and they finally got one. Thank you, Colts. Thank you, Sam, 2-time Queef of the Year, Belkis, and thank you, Taylor Queef Wilson.
Who is always in the Queef Bowl.
Max, are you going to surprise us and pick against your Bears in this one?
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. They're going to have a nice cup of tea and crumpets, and they're going to go and tear down those Jaguars. I'm telling you right, meow. The Bears are looking red hot, especially against teams that suck. Rams suck. Carolina sucks. Jaguars suck. All right. Bears are better than all of those guys. And I expect big games coming from DJ Moore. Okay, DJ Moore and Caleb Williams are looking very, very good together. They definitely went out for a steak. And they're buddy now. So I can't wait for this game, but go Bears. Go Bears.
A lot of food references tonight. You must have skipped dinner.
I grilled tonight, boys. I grilled.
Oh, what kind of meat?
Tomahawks.
Oh no, I actually bratwurst. I haven't had bratwurst in a while. Okay, since July. So we said screw it, let's do it.
Okay, nice. Trippel, you're obviously not picking against your Bears wearing this bear down shirt. What's the X factor? What's gonna be the thing that gets this one done against the Jaguars in London?
Run the damn ball, damn it.
Yep.
We're throwing the damn ball. They run the ball, opened up the field. Caleb will do his thing and just go from there. I am worried though a little bit about the game, but hey, just run the ball. Just run it. That's all you gotta do.
Alex, are you going to be pissed when Breece Hall gets a Hades 3-headed dog and DeAndre Swift goes back to 5 fantasy points? You going to be pissed?
Yeah, I'm gonna be more than pissed. Yes.
You dropping him? You're gonna drop DeAndre?
I won't go that far. Loyalty.
Right. Happened in our league. It happened in our league real quick. Just so we're Cobrizi, I think you know that. DeAndre Swift got dropped and got scooped up and got scooped. I wanted him. I was trying to pick him up. I was trying to pick him up and couldn't do it. Or I couldn't get it. Waiver.
Drop Breece Hall.
I'd be snagging that up real quick.
I'd take. I got a quick announcement to make. This baby's going down. A gumball head from Three Floyds.
Ooh, I thought that's what it was. I thought that I saw that. I thought I saw that.
Gumball head.
I love gumball head.
That's gumball head.
They sell them out over here in Tennessee too, boys. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? All the way down south.
Wow. Nice Midwestern beer there. But that went down smooth tonight. But my pick here, fellas, I was shocked. I was shocked to see the Bears at 3-2. And damn it, you know what? I'm not going to make this a hat trick. I'm not going to make this a trifecta. I'm going Jaguars. They're home away from home. They got something going against the Colts last week. Trevor Lawrence, he got the thumb out of his butt. They got something going. The defense might be rolling here against Caleb Williams. 2 picks for the Jaguars. They're home away from home in London. A lot of Jags fans over there. A lot of Jags fans. Jaguars with the upset going to 2-4 in the AFC South.
Well, Cobrisi, you being a Tennessee Titans fan, you really, really are begging for that last place, aren't you? You really want that number 1 overall pick. You are like, please, Titans, please lose. You're refusing to buy Hellman's mayo because of Will Levis's mayo commercials now. This is what I'm hearing.
Holding out. I'm holding out on the mayo. I'm definitely a Miracle Whip guy. Let's not forget about that.
Oh,
but,
no,
yeah.
No.
That's why drinking that mayo was so hard for me because I don't even like mayo. But yeah, definitely. Why would I want to win 2, 3, 4 more games and get the 8th, 9th, 10th pick when I could have the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th pick? Yeah, let's rack them up. Jags can have as many wins as they want. Titans can get a top 3 pick. You with that?
I think you're bitter from week 1.
Bears beat my Titans with no offensive touchdowns.
No,
yeah.
We'll end on this, boys.
Still gotcha.
We'll end on this. Titans coach Callahan came out and said, if we literally punted on every first down, we would have won the game. So that quote sums it up right there. If we literally would have punted on every first down, we would have won the game because Will Levis is just giving it to the other team.
Unfair defense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, boys, that's gonna do us tonight for the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast. Trippel, we appreciate you coming out here, making your debut. But damn it, there's something you got to do before you get out of here for the people.
Somebody's gotta pay. Well, hey, don't ever forget, cash is king.
Fantasy baseball, boys.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
50 bones per player.
Cash is king.
Cash is king. We've been updating people on the Fantasy Baseball League for a couple of weeks, but yeah, we got one more person to pay. Gonna have to shoot him a text here later tonight. Got one more person to pay up. Might have to shake him down.
Yeah.
Max at Indianapolis. Max,
it's not my cousin. Is it not my cousin? He paid you?
Your cousin paid up. Paid up. Yeah.
He's been good with that.
Trippel, appreciate you coming out here, broski. Anything you got for the people before you get out of here?
Go Bears, go!
Hell yeah, I'll take that.
Maxie Boo, take us home.
Thank you everyone for coming out to the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast tonight. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And oh man, what a fun weekend we have here, boys. We have some really good games, really juicy matchups. I hope we helped you with your fantasy football lineups, everybody. Hey, don't listen to Trippel over here. If you have Breece Hall, you're starting Breece Hall. All right, you're starting Breece Hall, especially against a 32 ranked defense. You are starting him. My goodness.
You're talking to another Bears fan, Bill.
Well, so do you want me to headbutt you? Are we supposed to be headbutting? What are we supposed to be doing here? Jeez Louise.
Wow. Holy smokes. Hey, well, thanks for having me on.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here.
Trippel, you gonna shout out your boy back here behind us?
We got Troy Murphy behind us.
Max, you know Troy Murphy, former 2-time All-American, 2-time Big East Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Troy Murphy, baby, 2001 NBA draft. Got that baby signed. If you could see it right here, it says "Happy Birthday, Matthew."
2001, Breezy, your titties were definitely starting to grow. They were definitely out. They
weren't starting to grow. They were poking out. They were that jersey right here, this Troy Murphy jersey. Oh boy, I had to wear white tee under there because if not, they were coming out the side.